Hello friends! Today we're going to talk about something that might seem like an ordinary part of our daily diet, but actually hides a lot of surprising secrets. You might think that tomatoes are just colorful vegetables for salads and sauces, but that's not the case. Today, I'll tell you about the amazing things tomatoes do to our bodies. Tomatoes are so common that we often forget how important they are for our health. But here, as the trick, 90% of people who regularly eat tomatoes, don't even realize the powerful effects they have on the body. Stick with us until the end of the video, and you'll not only learn about the health benefits of tomatoes, but also how to choose, store, and prepare them to get the most out of this superfood. The history and origins of tomatoes. Have you ever wondered where tomatoes come from? These vibrant fruits originated in South America, where ancient civilizations like the Incas and Aztecs cultivated them. Tomatoes arrived in our countries in the 16th century when Spanish conquistadors brought them back from the New World. At first, they were seen as ornamental plants and were even considered poisonous for a long time. But over time, tomatoes gained popularity thanks to their taste and nutritional value. Today, tomatoes are a staple in many cuisines around the world, from Italian to Asian. They're used in salads, sauces, soups, and even drinks. But why did they become so popular? Let us take a closer look at their chemical composition to find out what makes them so special. The chemical composition of tomatoes. Tomatoes aren't just a tasty ingredient, they're a treasure trove of nutrients. Let's explore what's inside these bright red fruits. Tomatoes are made up mostly of water, about 95%. The remaining 5% includes carbohydrates, dietary fiber, protein, and a small amount of fat. But the real magic lies in their micronutrients and vitamins. Vitamin C is one of the most well-known antioxidants, helping to support immunity and protect cells from damage. One medium tomato can provide up to 28% of the daily recommended intake of this vitamin. Vitamin K1 plays an essential role in blood clotting and maintaining bone health. Potassium is a vital mineral necessary for heart and muscle function. It helps regulate the body's water balance and lowers blood pressure. Lycopene is a powerful antioxidant that gives tomatoes their bright red color. It's linked to several health benefits, including a reduced risk of heart disease and certain cancers. Interestingly, cooking tomatoes increases their lycopene content, making sauces and pastes even more beneficial. Beta-carotene is another antioxidant that the body converts into vitamin A, which is important for eye and skin health. Chlorophyll and carotenoids are pigments that not only give tomatoes their characteristic color, but also have antioxidant properties. All of these components make tomatoes a true nutritional powerhouse that you should definitely include in your diet. But that's not all. Now let's take a look at what exactly they do to your body. Before we dive into how tomatoes help clean your arteries, I have a small request. If you're enjoying this video and don't want to miss more exciting content, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We work hard for you, and every subscriber inspires us to create even better videos. So, if it's not too much trouble, take that small step, click the subscribe button, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for supporting our warm community. Enjoy the video. Tomatoes are not only a delicious ingredient for countless dishes, but also a powerful source of nutrients that can significantly improve your health. Let's take a closer look at the specific benefits tomatoes offer your body. Improving heart and vascular health. One of the key benefits of tomatoes is their positive impact on the heart and blood vessels. Lycopene, found in tomatoes, helps reduce levels of bad cholesterol while increasing good cholesterol. This helps prevent the buildup of atherosclerotic plaques in the arteries, reducing the risk of cardiovascular diseases such as heart attack and stroke. Additionally, potassium present in tomatoes helps regulate blood pressure, preventing hypertension. Regular consumption of tomatoes can help normalize blood pressure and improve overall cardiovascular function. Cancer prevention. Lycopene, which we've already mentioned, also plays an important role in cancer prevention. Studies show that this antioxidant can reduce the risk of developing prostate, lung, stomach, and pancreatic cancers. Antioxidants help neutralize free radicals that can damage cells and lead to mutations that trigger cancer. Besides lycopene, tomatoes also contain other phytonutrients like beta-carotene and vitamin C, which also have anti-cancer properties. Including tomatoes in your diet can be a part of a holistic approach to lowering your cancer risk, supporting vision and skin health. Tomatoes are rich in vitamin A and beta-carotene, both essential for maintaining healthy eyesight. These compounds help prevent retinal degeneration and cataracts, improve night vision, and reduce the risk of age-related eye diseases. Vitamin C and other antioxidants found in tomatoes help maintain healthy skin by supporting collagen production, which keeps skin firm and elastic. These antioxidants also protect the skin from damage caused by UV rays and environmental pollutants, helping to prevent premature aging. Improving digestion, the dietary fiber in tomatoes helps improve digestion by promoting regular bowel movements and preventing constipation. Fiber also supports a healthy gut microbiome, which is vital for overall well-being. Tomatoes also have a mild diuretic effect, helping to eliminate excess fluids from the body and reduce swelling. The biggest myths and misconceptions about tomatoes, despite their popularity, tomatoes are surrounded by several myths and misconceptions. Let's debunk a few of them and get to the truth. Myth 1. Tomatoes cause acidity and stomach ulcers. One of the most common myths is that tomatoes cause increased stomach acidity and contribute to ulcer formation. In reality, tomatoes contain acids such as citric and malic acid, but their levels are too low to significantly affect stomach acidity. Moreover, the antioxidants and vitamins in tomatoes can actually help protect the stomach lining from irritation and inflammation. Myth 2. Tomatoes are poisonous. There was a time in history, especially in Europe, when tomatoes were believed to be poisonous. This was due to their relation to the nightshade family, some members of which do contain toxic substances. However, tomatoes themselves are completely safe to eat. In fact, their skin and pulp are rich in nutrients that are beneficial to your health. Myth 3. Raw tomatoes are healthier than cooked ones. Many believe that raw tomatoes contain more nutrients than cooked ones. In reality, cooking tomatoes increases the amount of lycopene, a powerful antioxidant, which is more easily absorbed from heat-processed foods. So sauces, pastes, and roasted tomatoes can actually be healthier than raw ones. Myth 4. Tomatoes cause allergies. Tomato allergies do exist, but are relatively rare. Most of the time, people confuse allergies with food intolerances, which may cause mild digestive symptoms. If you suspect an allergy, it's best to consult a doctor and get tested. Myth 5. Tomatoes are useless in winter. Some people believe that greenhouse-grown or imported tomatoes lose their nutritional value. While local and seasonal produce is always ideal, modern growing and transport methods allow most of the nutrients in tomatoes to be preserved year-round. The key is to choose fresh, high-quality tomatoes. Valuable recipes, tomatoes are a versatile ingredient that can be used in a wide variety of dishes. To get the most flavor and health benefits from them, it's important to know how to choose, store, and cook them properly. Let's look at these aspects in more detail, and then move on to some step-by-step recipes. How to choose and store tomatoes. Choosing tomatoes. 1. Color and smell. Ripe tomatoes should be bright red and have a rich, pleasant aroma. 2. Firmness. Tomatoes should be firm, but not hard. Gently press the fruit if it yields slightly. It's ripe. 3. Skin. Avoid tomatoes with spots, cracks, or wrinkles. The skin should be smooth and even. For stem, if the stem is still attached, it should look green and fresh. Storing tomatoes. 1. Temperature. Store tomatoes at room temperature and out of direct sunlight. Refrigeration can dull their flavor and aroma. 2. Ripening. If the tomatoes are not fully ripe, place them in a paper bag at room temperature until they ripen. 3. Long-term storage. For longer storage, you can preserve tomatoes at home by canning them or freezing them as a puree. Top recipes and cooking methods. Recipe 1. Classic Italian marinara sauce. 1. Blanch the tomatoes in boiling water. Peel the skin and dice them. 2. In a large pan, heat olive oil over medium heat. Add finely chopped onions and until golden. 3. Add minced garlic and cook for another minute. 4. Add the chopped tomatoes, a pinch of sugar, salt, and pepper. Simmer over medium heat for 30 to 40 minutes, stirring occasionally. 5. At the end, stirring fresh basil and oregano. Mix well and remove from heat. Recipe 2. Summer tomato and mozzarella salad. 1. Slice the tomatoes into rounds. 2. Slice the mozzarella into rounds of the same size. 3. On a plate, alternate layers of tomato and mozzarella. 4. Sprinkle with fresh basil leaves. 5. Drizzled with olive oil and balsamic vinegar. 6. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Recipe 3. Roasted tomatoes with herbs and garlic. 1. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. 2. Cut the tomatoes in half and place them cut side up on a baking tray. 3. Finely chop garlic and sprinkle over the tomatoes. 4. Drizzle with olive oil and sprinkle with Italian herbs. 5. Add salt and pepper to taste. 6. Roast in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes until the tomatoes are soft and fragrant. These recipes will help you diversify your meals and enjoy the full benefits of tomatoes. Conclusion, and here S, the most important takeaway. Tomatoes are not just delicious and colorful fruits, they are a true superfood that can significantly improve your health. They're rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support heart health, help prevent cancer, and improve vision and skin condition. We've debunked some of the most common tomato myths and learned how to choose, store, and prepare them properly. Plus, UVA received a few easy and tasty recipes to help you include more tomatoes in your diet. However, as with any food, moderation is key, and it's important to consider your individual health needs. If you have any concerns or conditions, consult your doctor. Add more tomatoes to your meals. Enjoy their flavor and benefits and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more fun and helpful videos.